All right, guys. Good morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to do a training, kind of build on yesterday's training where we talked about creating content on demand, what that looks like, and how to go from, our media planning, our Legends media planning blueprint into the production and syndication phase. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about this. I'm going to kind of recap that training and basically go through the process, the tactical process of taking the content that you're producing on a regular basis and showing you how to optimize, how to publish that content and then optimize it. And then, of course, syndicate it online. Of course, when you're talking about content creation, content's a very powerful thing when you're talking about your business and becoming an expert in your industry. It can be a powerful medium when you're trying to go from spending money online and driving organic reach and or becoming an expert in your industry or perceived as an expert in your industry or a legend in your local market. A lot of people utilize content marketing in order to accomplish that. But if you don't really have a plan in regards to the production, post-production, publication, and or syndication of that content, it can get very overwhelming, especially as a local business owner. When you're focused on, delivering a product delivery, content creation can be one of those things that we understand can be powerful for our businesses, but a lot of us don't really have a plan in place in order to execute a content plan from a production standpoint. And even worse off, a lot of us follow the crowd out there in regards to what it is that they're doing. We try to utilize content from a publication standpoint into stories or posts, when in essence what you should be doing is creating what's called cornerstone content or long form content. And then from that long form content, you should be leveraging resources in regards to creating stories and posts from that long form content. Also creating online assets that will not only pay you today, but pay you dividends over time in regards to optimizing your training and then showing it online. So in this video, I'm going to take you through some of those tactics from going from our media plan, which is to originate content around the work you're doing, the customers you're serving, and educating your dream customers, to the post-production process and what that looks like, and inevitably the optimization and syndication of that content online so that you can expand your organic reach, show your expertise, and inevitably become a legend in your local market. So let me jump over here. I'm gonna get into the presentation for you here real quick. And what we're doing is we're actually going to be talking about a couple of different things today, but from a content production standpoint, what we do with content is we originate content around the work we're doing on a regular basis. I originate content in the form of Facebook and YouTube lives, training. We publish those into Facebook and YouTube on our Facebook channel, our YouTube channel, and then also our Facebook group, the local Marketing Hacks Facebook group. And we originate that content to educate our prospective customers, and we also use it to add value to customers who subscribe to our channels and or Facebook group. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk with you about how to optimize those live trainings, or how to optimize that long form cornerstone content in regards to creating an asset and what that looks like on the back end. Of course, for us and all of our customers, we utilize the WordPress framework. We also utilize StreamYard in order to accomplish this. We utilize Zoom in order to accomplish this. And then we also utilize Yoast Premium SEO plugin in order to optimize the content for search. So this video that you're looking at here, the legendary ad strategy blueprint, creating education-based marketing, is a piece of content that I'm going to give you an example on. We have a brief description of the information, some contact information for us, and then we have our spoilers here. And these spoilers are really good in regards to engagement. Russell Brunson published a book in regards to how to increase engagement on your actual web pages themselves. one of the ways to do that is by providing spoilers. Now, this is just a personal preference, but for me, what I like to do is with our spoilers on our page, I would like to make sure that we have an even number here. So as you can see here, this is an uneven number, but these spoilers talk about the video and the times in which those spoilers take place. And let me bring over the actual video inside of YouTube. So this is the ad strategy blueprint, as we can see here, and we have the spoilers that we've added to the video. So these actually become clickable inside of YouTube. What we've seen is that our engagements have gone up as we've started to add these spoilers to our videos. So this is a really great way for people to actually find the content that they're looking for in your long form videos and or training. But again, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have an even number of spoilers there. So we would go through, create one more spoiler, and then publish that to our website. So we have a description of the video, contact information, our spoilers. We have some calls to action below the video here itself, our primary calls to action. So if you're, regardless of what kind of business you're in, what we like to do is help our clients or help you identify what your core offers are, your process, help you identify what it is that you want people to do. And then what you can do is you can utilize these videos in order to engage, excite, and attract your dream customers, and then you make it really easy for them to access your free trainings and or schedule, in our case, schedule a strategy review with a member of our team. In addition to that, you might have your primary or your secondary offers or supplementary offers, cross-sells, upsells. For us, of course, it's our masterclass registration, our membership sites with the Local Marketing Hacks membership sites, and or a subscription to our Done With You service, the Local Marketing Toolkit. Of course, we have some information on the author and then some related content down below, along with our clients, our customer supercut video there to provide some social proof. So as you can see here very easily, we can just take this video and publish it without a lot of content. Now, where this becomes more searchable is what we do is we actually create a transcript here. And this is one of the services that we provide to our clients in regards to transcripting and closed captioning the videos. It's very cost effective. What we do is we just gather that content, and in the post-production process, we create a closed caption on the video itself. We do that with some software, and then or we transcribe this. Once the video is transcribed, what it does is it gives us a lot of really great content. Now, as you can see here, we've got the entire transcription of the video. Now, this is in raw form. What we have here is we have the times here that correlate to the actual spoilers that we've created as well. And I'm going to talk with you about how to optimize these instead of having the author's name or the speaker's name and the time. What we'd want to do is we'd want to come over to the actual post itself inside of WordPress. There's a couple of different things that we're going to want to do. First and foremost, we take the thumbnail from the video. We're going to utilize that as the featured image. The reason that we do that is because what it does is in the search visibility, the little snippet there, it actually utilizes that image there. In addition to that, it utilizes on the social media posts. If the link to this video is shared, it's going to create a really nice social media post. And then we're also going to optimize the video itself. And what this will do is it'll create what's called a rich snippet or a rich code snippet, so that whenever this link is shared, that video information is going to share how long the video is, the tags associated with that video, and also the image. So we optimize the video, we optimize it for social, and then what we can do is we can come in here and work on the readability and then also the keywords that we want to rank for. So in this video, we're talking, the primary subject is our legendary ad strategy blueprint. So that's our focus keyword. What we'll want to do also is come in and add some related keywords, ad strategies, online ad tactics, with synonyms and things of that nature, ad process, ad strategy. So we would come in here and we would optimize this based off of the keywords. Again, this originates all from the actual spoilers. The spoilers is going to give us our primary topics and our times. We're going to take the spoilers, we're going to utilize those for our focus keywords and also additional focus keywords. And we're going to build this out and optimize the video in a WordPress post utilizing the Yoast SEO Premium plugin, the Yoast SEO Premium plugin. So that's how we optimize the actual content so that it becomes an asset. Now, once the search engines crawl this, once it gets indexed, we publish that online. We have, you know, on the back end, there's software that syndicates this online for the search engine, so it becomes more readable and visible. That structured data makes it more visible and readable. It's utilizing a lot of really great indicators in regards to structured data, like the video title, the image. The other piece of it that we're going to utilize is this excerpt here. As you can see here, what we'll want to do is that brief description at the top of our video here is going to go on the top of our post here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to post that in the excerpt. Because what that does is the excerpt is what the page utilizes in order to create additional structured data. As you can see here, for the search appearance, it's going to be the excerpt that's going to be the meta description in the search data. It's going to be the excerpt that's going to be the description in social media shares and things of that nature. So what we're going to want to do is make sure that we build that out utilizing that Yoast SEO plugin. Now, Yoast has a free plugin that you can utilize as well. If you're on the WordPress framework, I would encourage you to download and install the free plugin. Get started there. It doesn't have a lot of cool features that the paid plugin does. In regards to SEO, you can only have one focus keyword instead of multiple. It doesn't have the video portion of it. So as far as optimizing the video length and what that's going to look like. And then it also doesn't have the structured data for social media sharing, but you can optimize it for search appearance and what that's going to utilize as far as readability, and then also the primary focus keyword. With the free version of the Yoast SEO Premium plugin, you can definitely get access to that. So that's going to be the first thing that you're going to want to do. The first three things, right? You're going to want to make sure that you have a featured image. You want to make sure that you optimize the SEO Premium plugin based off of the spoilers and the primary topics there. You're going to want to make sure that you cut and paste the excerpt there so that the page can utilize that structured data. Make sure that the author information, of course, is accurate. And then what we can do is we can come in and we can do things like cross-link and stuff like that. Yoast actually has an internal link tool that analyzes the content of the post. It's going to look at the transcript and it's going to give you recommendations in regards to related content on your website in order to create what's called internal links. So the way that you optimize all this content is by internal and external linking. What you can do is you can take that transcript and the topics and the spoilers and everything that you're talking about in regards to your business, your brand, your process, your products, your services, and the value that you provide to the marketplace. And you can quickly and easily create a training video around that. Doesn't matter if it's a product preview, doesn't matter if it's a training video, doesn't matter what type of content it is. You can create a long form piece of cornerstone content and then utilize your website, your WordPress website, in order to publish that content and create an asset. That asset becomes searchable and also shareable into social media. If you've looked at some of our other training, we talk with you about cornerstone content and the value of that compared to going out there and just publishing story updates and or posts into social media, which have a very short shelf life. If you create this cornerstone content and then you syndicate it into social media, what you can do is you can do that on a schedule. Let's say that you did a piece of cornerstone content, just one piece of cornerstone content on a weekly basis. Well, at the end of 1 year, you'd have 52 pieces of content that you could continue to share out into social media on a regular basis and syndicate into social media. Plus, it's going to be searchable on your website, and it's going to start to expand your organic reach and also make you appear as a legend in your local market if the content is good. So that's the optimization process. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk with you about how to optimize the actual transcript itself. If we come into the transcript itself, there's a couple of different things we're going to do. And I know a lot of this is very technical. I apologize that for people who are not so technical. Two things: one, educate yourself, or two, hire somebody to support you. I'm all about aligning your GPS, your goals, your processes, and your support team so that you can go out there and accomplish whatever it is that you set your mind upon. So if you're not technical and this is kind of all above you, maybe your expertise or maybe your talents lie somewhere else, then reach out for support. We have a ton of support channels. There's a ton of people out there that can provide you with additional support. But as far as the transcript goes, in processing the transcript, first and foremost, you're going to want to use H tags. As you can see here, the title of the transcript is a heading or an H1 tag. What it is an H2 tag. Some of the keywords or the keyword density in there is an H3 tag. And then of course we have the speaker of the video is an H4 tag. As far as the spoilers, what I want you to do is think about utilizing these as titles to the section that's coming up. So what we'll do is we'll create spoilers and then they'll have the speaker information. But what we want to do is we want to take the spoiler and the title right from the spoiler. So as you can see here, we have intro to Legends marketing method. So this is the intro for this video. At 5 seconds, we do the intro. At 4 minutes, 24 seconds, we talk about the transformation framework. So what we would do is we'd come back here and we would go to that 4 minutes, 20 seconds, we go to the transformation framework. Now, in addition to that, we want to make this an H5 tag. The easiest way to do that, if you're utilizing the same type of framework that we are or inside of WordPress, is Shift Alt 5. And that'll actually turn that into an H5 tag or a heading 5 tag. So those are really easy ways to do that. These have already been done, but if I come down here to 10 minutes and 10 seconds, of course, this is how it comes in the raw form. We want to adjust the spacing. We want to make sure that we look at this. We want to gather the 10 minutes, 10 seconds. So we have here, we talk about the hook in the hero blueprint in regards to media content and education-based marketing. So what I would do is I would come in here. We're going to have to adjust the spelling on that. So we might have to make some adjustments on that. But once we get the correct title in there, we do Shift Alt 5. That's going to turn it into an H5 tag. And that's going to be an outline of all the content that's talked about in the video here. So once we get that done, we'll go ahead and save that draft. We're going to send it off into the production process, get approval on that, continue that process. So as you can see here, very quickly and easily, we can go from video creation in regards to product demos, trainings, useful value-based information that educates your dream customers or that spotlights the customers that you're already serving on a regular basis. There's a lot of different ways that you can create long-form content in the form of case studies, customer review videos, interviews, things of that nature. You should be engaging with your customers on a regular basis in order to accomplish this. So a lot of great information, and I know I covered a lot of technical aspects of that. We just want to clean this up. There's one more step. If you want to improve the readability of your transcript, what I would suggest that you do is take those spoilers, take the actual long form transcript itself, and then go and send that to an editor. They'll clean it up for you. They'll create bullets within it. They'll chop up the paragraphs a little bit more effectively. They'll create it, that content, that long form content, in more of a long form post or the written word on a regular basis. And then from there, you can move into other things like on-demand book creation. What we're talking about today is, of course, on-demand media content production and what that looks like from a post standpoint, and utilizing both video and also the written word in order to optimize those posts for search. So hopefully you got a ton of value out of that. That's all I have for you today. Definitely wanted to talk with you about that and the importance of following a media plan and how simple it is when you just simplify the process. So if you're a local business owner, you're a service trade professional or nonprofit professional, and you're not producing content on a regular basis, our Local Legends Media Planning Blueprint is a great way to do that around those 3 pillars: the work you do, customers you serve, and or educating your dream customers. Just keeping that front of mind can simplify the process. And then once you get it produced, the production process is the very first piece. Then you got post-production, publication, and then inevitably you can syndicate that online to increase visibility. It becomes super, super simple. You can follow that simple framework to go out there and to spread the word about what it is that you do and show the value to your prospective customers. And that's what it's all about, making sure that you provide value first in regards to what it is that you're doing on a regular basis. So let us know what you think. I'm sure in the description of this video, there's some links there for you. We have a feedback link in there. It's completely anonymous. One thing we did right in this training, 2 things we can improve on. We want to consistently and persistently improve on our processes. So I'd encourage you or ask you as a favor to leave us feedback. Feedback's a gift. We appreciate it tremendously. And hopefully you do provide us some feedback. In addition to that, if you'd like to get more information on the Local Legends marketing methodology, our proven 5-step process in order to launch, grow, or scale your local business or organization, regardless if you're a service trade or nonprofit professional, let us know. We've got every single week, we got our masterclass, which goes through our entire marketing methodology, where you can get some clarity in regards to how to do that within your business, launch, grow, or scale your business, open up new markets. A lot of really great stuff going on. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to you in the near future. But until then, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk real soon. Bye-bye.